How have you found the whole of Pops' process from beginning to now?
From the process. It's hard work. It's like walking. Yeah, it's just all a bit rubbish, I think, really. The process of what? Process of being told that you've got this illness, and then then having to go through all this treatment, and then it's been really hard because you don't really know what's happening. You get little snippets of information, but you don't really know. That's not the full story that you're told. You're just told little bits, and then you're just gleaning little nuggets along the way, really. So, yeah, it's just been, it's just hard. It's just hard. But yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. But it's been hard.
What do you think the hardest thing for you to adjust to has been over the time?
Probably being a carer, really, because I'm not really. Well, yeah, usually you're two independent folks, you've got your family, you run around, you do your stuff, and you're not a care in the world, really, and you do as you like, when you like, most of the time. And then all of a sudden, suddenly someone needs looking after, and you've got to put your heart and your soul into that to get them right. And I think that's probably the toughest, and trying to organise everything. Bless him, his brain has gone to mush most of the time, so the stuff, initially it's like sorting out all your financial stuff, and where things are, because usually Bart dealt with that kind of stuff. He knew where stuff was, I didn't, so it's been a bit of a steep learning curve knowing where things are, and not that I still know what to do, really, but it's just that kind of stuff, that kind of side of things I found that was hard initially. It's like, oh my God. You just think, after we were told, you almost think like you're going to be a widow. My kids think you're going to have a dad, and we've got to do all this stuff ourselves, and I haven't got him to help me. But he's still here, and we're still doing stuff, so yeah. That was the hardest, being like a carer, even though you kind of used to caring for folks. It's been hard, because you can't do what you want to do, but it'll get better.
How do you think Pops has found it?
I thought worse than walking Mount Everest in treacle. I don't know, it's just been horrible. To me he's dealt with it really well, and to me he's probably dealt with it better than I would. I don't know, he's been so brave to go through all of this, because we didn't really have a choice. This is the route that we had to go down, even though we explored, is there any other options? But there aren't any other options, and it's been tough because we've been doing our research, and we've been looking around, and we've been try this, try that, try the other, and no matter what we've chucked at him, he's tried it more often than not. So thanks for trying at least. But he's tried. He's done good. He's done good. I don't know as if you could do any better, really, in the circumstances. What the symptoms he's left with now, I don't think nobody preempted this. Nobody told us that this might happen with what we're left with at the moment, with the aches and the pains. So we still have to just keep finding things to try and rectify his symptoms. But he's done good. He's done a fine job.
Do you think that he's coped?
He's coped. To me, he's coped. He's not fallen off his perch, and he didn't have the screaming abdabs. I don't know if he has it when I'm not there, but to me, he does cope with it all. Copes yeah, I think he coped really well with it. It's not nice to see with when you're dealing with pain and stuff, and during the transplant we had some rough, rocky days there, but he's coped really, really well. Yeah, 100% effort. No complaining. He don't complain. It's just like now, and it probably his pains. That's what we complain of. Don't complain of anything else. So yeah, lad's done good.
What do you think he could do? What do you think he could do to make his situation better?
I don't know as if you can. He's trying everything. He's trying hard. He's trying everything. You know, we get a lot of folks saying think positive, and sometimes it's not all. It is, yeah, you do have to think positive, but you can't always be positive, and you have to allow yourself times to feel as though you want to. Well, I don't know, if you're having a bad day, you're having a bad day. You let folks know you're having a bad day. No point in hiding it, really, is there? You just have to just feel as though you want to have a wallow and be miserable, then be miserable and have a wallow. But as long as that's not a permanent thing, that's absolutely fine. But I don't think that I don't know as if he could chuck much else at it really. He's been courageous, he's been determined, and he still is those, still has those qualities. He's still positive. Our blood work is wonderful, and that's what we needed. But yeah, it's just got all this other rubbish along the way that we seem to have accumulated with the aches and the pains and the pins and the needles and everything else that he's got, and it just makes life very uncomfortable for him. And it's just knowing how we can deal with that really, trying to come up with more referrals and looking into things. But his game is up for looking for treatment and stuff, so we'll just continue.
That's it. Okay. Didn't need your tissue too much.